An attack close to the Poland border near an international military training center, a possible message to NATO from Russia about any interference as military aid has been flowing into Ukraine. ABC's Maggie Rulli is on the ground in Lviv. Good morning, Maggie.
Hey, Janae, good morning. Yeah, we've been hearing air raid sirens here overnight and this morning. These attacks are some of the closest we've seen here to Lviv since the war began. But guys, one of the major concerns is really how close they are to Poland, a NATO country, and it is escalating an already very tense situation. This morning, Russia expanding their offensive in western Ukraine. Ukrainians say Russian warplanes fired 30 missiles, 22 intercepted, 8 hitting this military base near the Polish border in Yavoriv, where American forces were recently training the Ukrainian army as part of a NATO mission, killing at least 35 people and wounding 134. The attack escalating tensions between Russia and NATO, coming just one day after Russia vowed to treat all arms shipments to Ukraine from NATO countries as legitimate targets for military action. With Russia intensifying their attacks, President Zelensky's insisting they would have to decimate Kyiv in order to control it, defiantly egging them on in a new video saying if that is their goal, let them come. NATO countries now on high alert, but President Biden still firm on not sending U.S. troops into battle.
The idea that we're going to send in offensive equipment and have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews, just understand, and don't kid yourself, no matter what you all say, that's called World War III.
Instead, announcing $200 million in new military assistance to Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz speaking by phone with Russian President Putin, calling for an immediate ceasefire. Despite hopes of negotiation, there's no sign of any pause in the fierce fight. In the strategic strongholds of Mykolaiv, attacks on civilian areas are escalating. This man running for cover as blasts strike near a playground. With the city under fire, a daring operation to rescue 35 orphans by aerial recovery mission, a U.S.-based organization working alongside the Ukrainian government. These children rescued after spending 8 days trapped hiding in a bomb shelter.
You could see it in their faces as soon as they saw on the bus. They're all waving. I'm just glad they're safe.
And in Mariupol, Russian tanks caught on camera firing at this 9-story apartment building. In the city's hospital, unthinkable loss. We meet Oksana in a shelter in Lviv after traveling from the east with her 3 children and 2 dogs for days by bus.
It was awful. Yes, situation is because every day we had shelling and people, there are no food. All shops are closed and it is very, very awful.
Were they shelling homes, residential areas?
Yes. One district was shelling.
They know the pain Russia can inflict, fleeing Crimea in 2014, and now again forced to leave everything behind. Oksana says the future's unthinkable. At 20, her oldest son is not allowed to cross the border, and she refuses to leave any children behind.
I don't know what can I say. We have no anger. We want to live in peace Ukraine. That's all.
Oksana was adamant, telling us she doesn't blame the Russian people. All she wants is peace. And guys, sadly, her story is just so common here in Lviv. A U.S. official tells ABC News that if this war continues to escalate like it is, we could see 8 to 10 million refugees. And they say the world simply doesn't have enough resources to keep up with that number. Eva.
Maggie Rulli for us there in Ukraine.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.